beastly Audi Q7, but because it's from 2012, it's quite cheap and could be one of the best 7-seaters for its price. So let's take a look at the exterior design to begin with. Now, as this is a 2012, obviously it's an old shape, but it still keeps up with the times. You've got the nice gloss, all gloss black grille. The logo's gloss black. The actual grille and the surround is gloss black. You've got this nice, beautiful paintwork. He's got these really, really cool lights on there, and your other lights down here, and your fog lights. Everything on there, it just looks cool, and it looks really meaty. Obviously, the car's quite high up as well, so it does. It looks like an absolute beast. You've got 21-inch alloy wheels on here. Absolutely massive wheels, looking really, really good. I like the colour of them. You got the S-Line badging, as this is the S-Line version, 248 brake horsepower, diesel V6, and you've got the body-coloured mirrors on here, and the mirrors absolutely massive. They're the size of my head. Massive mirrors on there. And as well, you've got these step plates, but we'll look at them in a minute. Coming around to the back. Really good looking car. Privacy glass on the back windows as well. Coming around to the back, we've got these nice massive rear lights. Look really, really good. And our chrome badging on here. TDI, as this is the diesel. You've got your dual exhaust pipes down there. Overall, just a really good looking car.
Is this the Quattro?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's Quattro. Obviously, pretty much all Q7s are Quattro. 4-wheel drive system. So obviously, it's not going to be as good as maybe a Land Rover Discovery or something when it comes to off-roading. But I think as a daily driver and actual comfort and features, I like this over a Discovery of this generation. Let's take a look at the back. As you'll see, fully electric tailgate. Beautiful carpet in here as well, really, really nice quality. You get about 750 litres of boot space with the back seats down, obviously, and with the back front seats. Once they're down as well, you get full 2,000 litres of boot space in here. It's big enough to fully lie down for a grown adult. It is massive in the back. You can fit loads of stuff, but as well, you've also got back seats on here as well, so you can put extra people in here. 7-seater, you can get your kids in the back, whatever you like. You've also got air suspension, so I can lower it down. As you can see, as the car's quite high up, we've got some heavy luggage or some heavy shopping. Nice and easy to get things in. Also, it's nice for your dog. If you want to put your dog in the back, it's less height for them to jump up, so that's cool as well. And obviously it goes back up as well with the same button. Really cool, and a good little party piece to show all your friends. By the way, my car goes up and down. You've got a 12-volt socket in here, extra storage overall, and you have a parcel shelf, obviously, that goes across the top, but we've taken it out for the demonstration of the 7 seats, which we'll get to. And as well, obviously, the tailgate goes down nice and easily. Now, normally at this point, I would go into the front of the car, but today we're going to go into the back, because this is really where this car stands out. The price is £16,500. Now I can double check that because I've got the board over here. Is it? The board says
oh, right, okay.
16,150. That is the price. Okay. For this Audi Q7, a 2012 Audi Q7 with just 75,000 miles on the clock. That's what you're paying for a full 7-seater. A new one of these could set you back anywhere between 25 to 30 grand. So it really is a good value. Now check out the back seats in there. Absolutely loads of space. In fact, I'll jump in on the other side and demonstrate how much space you actually get for your space. In fact, I'll make sure that this is all the way back. Yep, really good. Bear in mind as well, the front seats are actually quite far back for a driving position. So plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room, and nearly infinite headroom. You're only going to get more headroom if you buy a van or a convertible.
What's the mileage again, Reese?
75,000 miles on this car. Just 75,000 miles on a 2012 Audi Q7. It's pretty good. You get a nice little armrest in here, and as well, got some cup holders.
Do you know how many owners there are?
I don't know off the top of my head how many owners, but that information is all available on our website. If you go into the listing and then you go into the description, it's right there, owners. Boom. So head over to motorsurveyukcars.com, and on there is the amount of owners. You can also check out the link in our bio. That's on there. You've got some storage under here, more than enough to fit your phone in there. It's nice and deep. You've got some cigarette lighters there, and as well some vents for your air conditioning. You've got some nets on the back there, and as well Isofix mounting points on the 2 outer seats in the back, which is nice. Now let's do the obligatory. By the way, did you know my car has back seats? So it's as simple as pulling the lever and then pulling the seat forward. Then you can just put the back seats up, nice and easy. There we go. Now check out the back seat in there whilst I do the other one. Because this is how easy it is. Now obviously on some of the newer models, which we do have available on our website as well, but obviously they're more money, you can actually have electric seats. So the seats, you press a button and they come up manually or electrically, whereas you have to do this manually, but it really ain't that difficult. It's fairly easy to do. Plenty, very comfortable seats as well. You've got enough space in there. You've also got little cup holders up on here as well. So it really is pretty decent for your kids or whoever wants to get in the back. So let's put these back over here. Let's actually check out how much boot space we have, even with the back seats. Now obviously, normally you put the back seats up and your boot disappears, but you still have a lot of boot space. In fact, you have a bit more boot space in this than this current generation Discovery. So to have all that, it's nice. It's enough really to get shopping in. Even with all your kids, you can get shopping in. But obviously, as you can have these seats down individually, if you had a lot of luggage and you only needed to carry one extra person in the back, you could put the luggage through there and have one person there. It really is modular. You can get it to your needs. Breathe. Now let's check out the front. Da, 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 da. And this car doesn't disappoint in the front either. Now you've got these nice big step plates as well, so it's nice and easy to get in. Whee. Now you've got electric seats here as well, forward, backwards, up, down, all controllable on here. You've got these rubber floor mats as well, which is great. Obviously, as this is kind of a bit of an everywhere kind of car, you might have muddy feet getting in, so rubber mats are nice. Now let's give it a start up. So let's see, the car is 75,000 miles. How easy is it to start? First time. Nice and easy. Now let's get into it because there's plenty of interior features as well. First of all, the steering wheel feels really, really nice. Every Audi steering wheel is always 1010 and this doesn't disappoint. You've got your flat paddle control on the back for your gear changes. Down here I've got control for my cruise control. Obviously got my indicators on here and my wiper control there. I've got two dials on here which are kind of like a teardrop shape, which look really cool. Almost remind me of like that belt you get in your car. You've got your speed there, your revs, your oil temperature and your petrol. And you've got a little screen in the middle for information like range and economy and your trip. Just stuff like that, which is really, really nice. You've got this screen here which basically you can control all of your information on there. As I've got at the moment, I've got my drive mode select where you can also change your air suspension. So obviously if you put this in a dynamic mode, then the air suspension is going to go lower. You can see here I can control here. You can hear it now lifting up the car or lowering the car depending on how you want it. Then you've also got your shortcuts down here where you can set your TPMS and your air conditioning, driver assists. All of that is controllable on there. I've also got a nav system on here as well, so I can set nav. I've got radio, as you'd expect. Media. I can set they've even got a button down here to set the tone for the radio, which is really, really cool. Controls for your car, which obviously we looked at before. Telephone, so you can connect up your car to Bluetooth. Cool stuff like that, all available on this, which is cool. Now, obviously, this is automatic, and that is all on here. So obviously, you've got drive, faster drive, S. And obviously you've got your reverse gear on there as well. So loads of cool stuff. You even get a reversing camera and reversing parking sensors, which is nice. There we go. Now here is another cool thing. We've got heated seats and you actually can control it 6-way. And I'm going to show you that after this question.
What's the power on the rear mirror for? So that thing there, do you know what that's for?
So this is an automatic dimming rear mirror. So normally on normal cars you have a little thing. So if someone behind you's got really bright lights, which is very unlikely to happen in a car this high, because you'd be above them, but basically automatically dims. If I had on the phone I can demonstrate, but as something bright hits it, it'll just tint itself basically, like them sunglasses, so you don't get blinded. It's quite a cool feature. So the heated seats here, if I press them on, you can see there I've got control, up to 6 controls for how hot I want my heated seat. Now you will find it if you have got heated seats yourself, maybe you'll have like 3 settings and 3 is too hot, so to have 6 is nice.
Have we got any BMW 7-seaters?
BMW 7-seaters, no. We have got X5, Not a 7-seater, but it's a hybrid. Very, very nice car. We've done a few live videos on that. Check it out. It's also available on our website, but no BMW 7-seaters. I don't really know how many BMW 7-seaters there are. And I think it's the X7. The X7 is going to be the 7-seater, but we haven't really seen many of them. You've got a cigarette lighter in here, and obviously a little ashtray there as well.
So it says currently looking for a new car. Needs to be a manual. Any manuals at the minute have we got?
Yeah, plenty of manual cars. Manual BMW 1 Series, manual BMW 3 Series. Plenty. Just head over to our website, check it out, and on there is a little thing where you can see it's manual auto. So you can head over there and check it out. Loads of stuff, so check it out. motorserveukcars.com. Link is in our bio. Now you've got armrests down here with a singular cup holder, and obviously some storage in there, and some more storage in there, which is actually under the cup holder. So obviously if you want to have your arm like that, you can, but then you want to have a cup in there, no problemo. This actually looks like you can then lift it up to reveal even more storage, which is nice. So I think we've shown nearly everything. Okay, we've got a glove box thing here, which is almost like you see on some of the Range Rovers. It just drops down like that, nice and easy, which is nice. And the rest of the materials on the dash feel really, really nice. Everything is top quality. A really great car, and as I mentioned, for the price, an Audi Q7, 75,000 miles on the clock, 16,150 quid is really, really good. You get a 7-seater for your money. It's what you got to remember. So if you don't want anything like an S-Max, you want something a little bit posher than an S-Max or something like that, this car is great, because obviously if you sat in the front, it's still nice in the front. You're covered in leather, heated seats, automatic climate control, automatic dimming mirrors, parking sensors, rear view mirror, you've got air suspension, all of that. It's great. So if you want to buy it, head over to our website, and as well, when you buy a car from us, you get loads of features. Now we've got a question.
Have we got any Jaguars?
Jaguars, yeah, so we've got this XJ-L, the L, long wheelbase, absolute massive car. It's beautiful. The interior is really, really nice, and as you know, the Jaguars are very similar to Land Rovers, so all of that system on there is very similar to a Land Rover system. So very, very good car, very comfortable. Head over and check it out on our website, motorserveukcars.com. And if you buy that car or any other cars I mentioned, or any car on our website, including this one, you get free MOTs for lifetime, free 1-year access to our Motor Club program, and free warranty as standard. 3 months free, and you can upgrade it to 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years.
So we've got two questions.
Two questions.
Is that not Jaguar 3-litre diesel? I think it is.
I think, yeah, so I think the Jaguar is a 3-litre diesel. If you check that out on the website, you can get all that information there. It will tell you exactly what it is.
Have we got any supercars?
Any supercars? Porsche 911 Carrera 2S, if you want to call it a supercar. I think it's a supercar, but some people do like to argue. That is probably the most super car that we've got. We did have an R8 as well, but that has been sold. So head over to our website, check them out as well. But we've got plenty of, we kind of specialise in BMWs, Mercedes, cars like that.
What reg and engine is this?
This is a 2012, so it's 62 reg, and this is the 3-litre V6 diesel. Or it's an inline 6. I'm pretty sure it's a V6. It's 6-cylinder diesel, so probably going to be a V6. Any more questions? No, wicked. So if you want to check out this car, head over to motorserveukcars.com. Check it out, and we look forward to hearing. Shall I try it again? So if you'd like to buy this car, head over to motorserveukcars.com. Check it out, and we look forward to hearing from you.